Fifth grade Excel, lesson 14, determining whether statements are true, filling in a missing number in an equation, determining the value of a letter that has been substituted for a number, solving algebraic equations, and selecting the correct operation. So we've just got what's called a whole potpourri, a variety of different math concepts we're going to be learning in this lesson, but most of this should be review for you, so it shouldn't be too tough. Okay, the beginning says that the equal symbol means is equal to. The not equal symbol, which looks like this, means is not equal to. So when you write an equal symbol and you cross it out, that means not equal to. 7 is equal to 7. 6 is not equal to 3. Equation is the term used for a number sentence with an equal symbol. So this is an equation. If you are having trouble with the not equal symbol, put your finger over the symbol and then decide which symbol, equal or not equal, is correct. If the correct symbol is there, the sentence is true. And some kids really have a hard time with this, figuring out if it's true or not true. Otherwise, it's not true. For a statement with an equal symbol in it to be true, the value on the right side must equal the value on the left side. Circle the statements that are true and put an X on the ones that are not true. Now I'm going to change the directions on this. I don't like that because they're not going to have you do that on the daily work. All I want you to do for each one is you're going to put T or NT. T means true, NT means not true. Forget all this stuff about circling and putting an X. All right, so number 1, we'll do this one together and then you can do the rest of them on your own. This is how you show your work. 4 plus 5, everybody write a 9 on your paper right above there. 2 plus 7, show a 9 above that. 9 equals 9. Again, you can kind of cover this up with your finger so you're not looking at it. What symbol belongs between a 9 and a 9? Well, equal belongs there. And so you uncover it. Hey, it's an equal symbol. It's exactly what I expected, so I put true. All right, go ahead and pause the video, do 2, 3, and 4. Write T or NT and make sure you show your work of what each side is equal to, like I did on number 1. All right, 8 minus 3, you should have written a 5 here. 2 plus 2 is 4. Cover that symbol up, don't look at it and think, what symbol would I expect there? I would expect a not equal symbol. When I look at it, it's an equal symbol. Well, that's the wrong symbol, so I'm going to put NT for not true. 3 plus 6 is 9. 9 minus 0 is 9. Cover it up. What would I expect? I'd expect an equal symbol. There it is. It is an equal symbol, so I would say that's true. 8 minus 2 is 6. 3 plus 4 is 7. Cover it up. I would expect a not equal sign there. There's an equal sign. That's not the right sign, so I put not true. All right, here are some problems where you're going to solve for a missing number. It's really important that you guys learn how to show your work on these because later on in math, you're going to have to really understand this idea. So what we do is we're going to solve and rewrite, solve and rewrite, solve and rewrite. So here's our original equation right here. 3 plus 7 equals, this number's not here originally, blank plus 2. So you're going to solve, what can we solve? We can't solve blank plus 2, but we can solve 3 plus 7. So we have a 10 written right up here. And then we're going to rewrite 10. The 10 gets dropped down straight from there. Equals. Notice the equal sign comes from there. The next thing that you would write originally would be a blank, and then you write a plus symbol, and then a 2. I'm rewriting this whole equation up here as 10 equals blank plus 2. And the number that obviously at that point goes in the blank is an 8, so the answer is 8 for the blank. But remember, you're going to solve and rewrite. And what you should end up with on all these problems is 2 numbers and a blank. Okay, always 2 numbers and a blank. And don't forget to put in your equal symbols and your plus and minus, your times, multiply, your parentheses, anything like that needs to be copied down too. But you're always going to end up with 2 numbers and a blank when you rewrite. Let's take a look at number 6. 2 times n equals 9 minus 3. Notice they solved for the 9 minus 3 and put a 6 here, and then they rewrote it. Now originally you would have an n or a blank written right here. 2 times some number equals 6. I rewrote, the 2 comes down, the times symbol, the n, equals symbol, and then all this is now a 6. so I rewrite that as a 6, and 2 times 3 is 6. Okay, let's try this next one together. Everybody write on your paper and do exactly what I do, exactly the same. 3 plus 4 is 7. Write that little number right up there. Now we can't solve what blank minus 2 is, so we're going to rewrite. We've already solved this. This becomes 7. Then you're going to write an equal sign, and then you're going to write a blank for the blank, minus for the minus, and a 2. Okay, now a lot of kids put 5 for this answer, and 5 is the wrong answer. But first notice I have 2 numbers and a blank. That's what I have to have on all of these, 2 numbers and a blank. So what number goes in here? It's not 5 because 5 minus 2 is equal to 3. And the number over here is not equal to 3. So I have to have a number that's bigger, that when I subtract, I get 7. The answer is going to be 9. 9 minus 2 is 7. Be really careful when you see that subtraction on these problems here. It really throws some kids off. Okay, I want you to just solve number 8. Pause the video, turn it back on when you're ready for the solution. All right, now remember, solve and rewrite. 9 minus 6 is 3. This is already solved, and we're going to rewrite the whole equation in the same order that it's given to us. Don't rearrange this stuff because you might end up making a mistake. 15 divided by r equals 3. Now we should be able to solve for r. What's r equal to? That's equal to 5 because 15 divided by 5 is equal to 3. This is what your paper should look exactly like. Nothing different. You might not have scribbled out the 9 minus 6. That's okay. But you should have 15 divided by r equals 3 written underneath it, and you should have r is equal to 5. If you didn't do that, fix your paper right now, then pause the video and do numbers 9 and 10. Okay, we're going to solve. That's equal to 6. Remember, solve and rewrite. Copy the blank. Minus 4 equals 6. Some number take away 4 is equal to 6. And again, a lot of kids will put 2 here. 2 minus 4 is not equal to 6. It's got to be bigger than 6. So the number that goes in the blank is a 10. You can write it in both spots or just one. Doesn't make any difference. We can check and see. 10 minus 4, yes, that is equal to 6. Again, solve and rewrite. 5 plus 5 is 10. So we're going to rewrite the problem. T plus 4 equals 10. What number plus 4 is equal to 10? T is equal to 6. Your paper should look exactly like mine. Fix it right now if it doesn't. Okay, these last problems are real simple. You're simply going to pick which symbol goes in the equation to make these number sentences true. Are you going to put a plus, a minus, a multiply, an X in there for multiplication, or a divided symbol? I'm going to let you try all these on your own. Pause the video, turn it back on when you're ready for the solution. All right, 8 something 3 is equal to 5. Obviously, 8 minus 3 is 5. You should have put a minus sign in there. 2 something 3 is 6. Well, 2 times 3 is 6, so that's the correct answer there. And 8 something 2 is 4. 8 divided by 2 is 4. You should have put a divided symbol in there. If you missed any of those, go ahead and fix them. And that's the end of this lesson. Thanks for watching.